I was recently chosen to review the Skiphop Alphabet Activity Play Gym. It arrived to my house 4 days after contact was made that I was chosen. It came really well packaged in a thick cardboard box from David Jones, and inside that box was the playmat itself inside a thick plastic bag. It had a carry handle as well, so it would be a great option to keep for storage and transportation of the mat. I've got the mat set up behind me here. So it's ideally for babies that are newborn till they could crawl. The mat can be used in a couple of different ways. I'll just show you here. So it can be used without the archways, they're easily detachable, so just as a plain mat on the floor. It can be used for tummy time with the little tummy time pillow that comes with there, or it can be used on the baby's back, so they're reaching and grabbing for the toys. And the packaging also says that it can be used as a decorative wall hanging once the babies outgrow the mat, but I'm not sure how many parents would want to put it on their wall. Assembly of the mat was really easy, so it came in two parts, the mat itself and the archways. The mat was Kimble tied, so little plastic hooks, I guess, that attached it to the packaging. There are about 20 of these going all the way around the mat, so it was pretty excessive. They all had to all be cut off and disposed of before the mat could be used, but it did help keep the mat looking really nice in the packaging. And the archways were Kimble tied together, just with two Kimble ties though, so it was easy to cut them off and get ready to use. To assemble it, all I had to do was slot the arches through the little gap in the mat there, and then on the underside was some white clips. I just had to click them in. They're pretty sturdy, so if the baby's pulling on their toys or the archways, it's not really going to slip back through that slot, and the archways are not going to collapse. So I've seen a few play mats where it's just kind of slotted into a piece of the mat and can easily be detached, but that is really sturdy. The baby would be able to yank really hard on the toys, and it would still not collapse on them, which is really important. So there were 4 of those clips, one in each corner. Again, really easy to assemble. The mat came with 5 hanging toys, so you can see them there. So we have this whale who has a mirror on the underside. It has crinkly fins, and it also plays Twinkle Twinkle. There's this monkey at the back that has a see-through rattle in his tummy, an elephant in the middle with crinkly ears. There's a lion with a wooden teething ring or grabbing ring, and a zebra up the back which has an internal hidden rattle. So all of those toys can be moved, the positions change. There's actually 13 of the loops that the toys can connect to. So you can place them wherever you like. They just happen to come in those positions, so I've just left them there. Having the extra loops is really great because it means you can change the focus of what the baby's doing. If you want them reaching up above, you can have them centered up the top. If you want them reaching out to the side, you can move them further down the arches. There's also some loops on the mat itself, so when the baby's doing tummy time, they can reach for toys that are actually attached to the mat as well, which is really great. And each toy has its own function, so you could see that they've all got a different focus, whether it's texture or sound or cause and effect by shaking a rattle. So each toy has a specific purpose, which is really good. Because they're detachable, you can also take them with you if you're going in the car or in the pram, or have them just being used separate for the mat. And you can also attach other toys that don't come with the mat to the extra loops if you want to have a really full archway, or have some on the floor and some on the arch as well. So that's really great. The mat itself also has a lot of different focuses in terms of texture and things. So to show you again, so here's the mat. There it is there. So up the back corner on the brown square, there's the letter A, and that has a mirror. It's not a glass mirror, obviously, it's a plastic mirror. Next to that is B, which has some wings on the bird that you can lift. There's a lift the flap on the elephant. There's different textures on the monkey, and over in this corner there's some little furry parts on the zebra as well. So they have thought about all those texture stimulations that babies need. It comes with a little tummy time pillow too. It's not attached to the mat at all, which is, it can be a good thing because you can place it on any edge of the mat to change the focus of what the baby is using it for. The mat is made out of 99% polyester and 1% polyester film. It does have a slightly scratchy feel that I guess 100% cotton wouldn't have. It is really easy to wipe up, though. If baby has a spit up or spills something on the mat, it's really easy to just wipe a damp cloth over. There are cleaning instructions on the packaging. The mat itself just needs the mirror removed, and that can just slide out, and then it can go straight in a cold wash and be line dried. I've washed the mat once and there's no sign of shrinkage or fading or anything. Because it's polyester, I guess it has the potential to be bally, but that hasn't happened over one wash. I'm not sure how it would go over multiple washes. The toys themselves that are hanging and a little pillow, the instructions recommend that they're just spot cleaned, but they can go in the wash. The only one that couldn't go in the wash is the whale, because it has batteries in it and there seems to be no way to get the batteries out. So that was one of the negatives, I guess, that once the batteries run out, you can't replace them. So it loses the one musical element that it does have. The mat itself is quite large. It's 84.4 centimeters across and lengthways because it's a square. So you could really easily have plenty of room for one baby, and you'd even fit two babies comfortably on there. It is quite a thin mat. I'll just lift it up so you can see. So it's quite thin. We have floorboards in our house, so it really needed an extra layer of matting or blanket, even 2 layers underneath, to provide a bit of padding for when babies learn to roll, and they often land on their head, just so it's a bit softer. If we use it on carpet as well. At another house I took it to, and on the carpet it was absolutely fine. You don't need anything underneath, but yeah, definitely on floorboards, or if you are using it on tiles, you would need a layer of padding underneath. The colours of the mat are really great. They're very gender neutral. So if you didn't know if you were having a boy or a girl, or if you were buying it for a first child and planning for future children and obviously don't know their genders, that would be really good. Or as a great gift for people that don't know the gender of the baby they're having. The colours are really subtle as well, which is the opposite of a lot of baby toys that are really bright and in your face. And I think that's good, as it's a bit more calming. I used the mat with a 2-month-old baby who hates tummy time, and the mat he currently has is really bright, which the parents say he really likes bright colours, but every time he's on that mat he really gets distressed during tummy time. So I'll try to put up a little video of him using the mat. He didn't take to it straight away, but within probably 15 or 20 seconds he really did actually calm down, and he stayed on his tummy for a couple of minutes, which for the parents, they said that's the longest he's actually stayed on there anyway. I'll just try and get a quick video, hold on. Okay, so you can see that he wasn't really impressed at the start, but just as that video was finishing, he did calm right down. And yeah, he was happy on his tummy for quite a while, which could have been the colours, or it could have been interest in something new. I'm not sure, but it did seem to have the best effect on him that his parents had seen, which was really good. At the end of the day, the mat is a really good quality play gym. All the stitching is really well done. It doesn't look like it's going to fall apart after a couple of uses. It's something that parents use for months and months. I know we used our play gym for a good 9 to 10 months. Even after baby was rolling, we could just take the archways off. So you do need something quality that's going to last, particularly if you're going to use it for multiple children as well. So it's a mat I would definitely recommend. It's been really well thought out in terms of the function of each toy, the easy assembly, the easy cleaning, and all the things that parents look for. So it retails for $119. It is, I guess, slightly more pricey than a lot of play mats that you can buy, but $119 for something you're going to use day in, day out for several months, I think it's worth the amount of money, particularly being great quality as well. So definitely have a look for the Skiphop Alphabet Zoo Activity Play Gym. Thanks.